Some examples of behavior from real life situations: a church member who often asked to hold parents' toddlers or new boyfriends who began sleeping over with a single mom. A parent who attends school dances and spent most of the time dancing with a group of children. Family and friends, mentor, and peoples of authority. These are people you most likely have known for some time, trust, and that you trust with your child and your child in their company. You see signs, you see some of the signs and pass them off as normal behavior, and in some cases they may be. When abuse occurs with people we know, the perpetrator is not necessarily seeking out the opportunity to prey on children, but find him or herself in an opportunity to take advantage of access, trust, familiarity with the parent and or the child. These are opportunistic offenders. I will share some notes below. Be cautious of people who spend time, again, with more children than their peers. So, say for instance, you have a school teacher, okay? Say you have a school teacher, and this school teacher is like all of a sudden, like going to school dances. And it was a volunteer thing. It wasn't like like not a school teacher. We'll say like an assistant at the school, because a lot of teachers are required to go to school dances. So say it's like an assistant at the school that they're not a teacher. They don't have their own children in their class or whatever, and they're attending school dances. Those are like the kind of, well, why would you want to hang out with a bunch of kids unless you're trying to creep up on one of the teachers? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, especially if they're dancing with kids, hanging out with kids. It's just not appropriate. Okay. It's just not. Women that are in unstable and controlling relationships seem to be incapable, fearful of the partner leaving them or being alone. And this puts women in a position, like I said earlier, that you feel compelled, you feel obligated to a certain situation. And you just have to make sure that you put yourself as that wedge in that relationship and make it obvious from the get-go. You may lose resources. You may have to fend for yourself. You may have to, contact law enforcement. Do what you need to do to protect your children at all costs. This person may also encourage interaction with abusive partners, acts as a substitute babysitter. The reason they're doing that is so that you seem unstable. Remember that you will seem unstable, that you are how do I say it? So that they can take control. So these are female offenders. Okay, these are female offenders that offend and hurt children. These are not male offenders. This is just female offenders. So a woman is going to want to get custody of your child.